Hello everyone and welcome back to Farm Simulator 22. We're back here on Elm Creek with Grober Games. So April was a very long month for us. We got quite a bit done. We got all our crops that we needed planted, and we got our second round of fertilizer done as well. And as you can see, we are flirting with becoming bankrupt here. Very close. We're only got $256 to our name. And we got weeds sprouting up already in our beans field, so we got that we'll have to take care of sometime today as well. This morning I looked and we had a few contracts I picked up. I picked up 2 fertilizing contracts, but the issue is we are pretty much down with. I don't think we have enough fertilizer to even do those right now. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna put this away for now because we're kind of done with it for a little while. Get that out of the way. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna load up whatever wool we have. We're gonna head over to our spinnery and see how much fabric that we have spun up already from having it worked overnight. And we're gonna put our row crap tires back on the class, and we're gonna fertilize with this just because we'll be able to get to all our destinations a little bit faster than we will with the 48. So we'll get the tires switched on this. Oh, keep forgetting that. It's a little tight going this way anymore. So let's get the aero tires on. There we go. Get that hooked up so I don't accidentally drive off without it. And then we'll drop the spreader here for now. We'll just park the 48 over here. And we're gonna jump back into our power wagon. And we're gonna load up whatever wool we have, and we're gonna drop it off while we're picking up our fabric. I think our fabric should be still pretty decently priced yet. At least I hope it is. Otherwise, we're gonna have to figure. Yeah, so it's still sitting pretty good price yet for every 1,000 liters. So we'll have to big tailgate down here. We'll get that loaded up. Let's see here. It looks like nope. Sheep are producing wool at a pretty good rate now, so I think they must have. Since I bought some, so I basically bought the youngest sheep I could get, just because they were cheaper, and it looks like they're finally starting to get up to the production rate. We're 17 months old, so they're not too old yet. Actually, it's probably better to look in right here. So they are really doing a pretty good job yet. Our chickens, we might have to start cycling some of them out. But right now, we're still doing good on grain yet. I would like to avoid selling any eggs. I like to stockpile those again. And wait till the market hits hard. Till we get a good price for them again on the market. But we'll have to see what happens. Because right now, we are still just a struggling away here. But I feel like if we knock out those 2 fertilizer contracts, I think we'll be sitting good enough for quite a while then. But I don't even know how much. I haven't even been over here to see how much fabric we have. We might just have 1 pallet, but I'm hoping we have 2, just because we're still burning through our wool, the cotton that was left behind, which was very fortunate for us to have when we bought the facility. So that way the facility. Otherwise, right now, I don't think we'd be able to really afford anything. I think we would have to sell some grain, and I don't think we have that much grain, if I remember right. I think most of it has basically going to the chickens. I should probably double check on that, just because, like I said, I've been playing my No Man's Land series a little bit more, and it's starting to get a little confusing what I have where type thing, especially when you play the one series for quite a bit, then you come back and there we go. We still got quite a bit of cotton to go through yet. We got a good amount of wool in there. We got enough wool in there to at least make a full pallet. I don't know how much we have for cotton, but doesn't matter because the rest of this stuff will be sitting here because I think usually the way the market trends from at least the chart in game looks like is that it usually fabric starts trending downhill from here, so we'll just be stockpiling it. And we'll just have to every so often bring over a few pallets of wool so that way we don't get behind on our production, so to speak, or I'm trying to pick the best way to put it. Bring in too much at a time that we're sitting there just waiting for it to process, so to speak. So let's see how much we get for this. And then we'll probably, if we can afford it, we'll probably buy 3,000 liters of fertilizer. Because I think we're going to need it for both fields. I think that it'll take at least that much for both of the fields we picked up for contracts. And then hopefully, at that point, we'll have enough money that we'll be able to buy our 1 tank of herbicide and get our beans sprayed for weeds. But right now, I'm feeling pretty good about this series too. Like, between No Man's Land and this one's starting to pick up at a pretty good rate now, especially since we're starting to invest into some actual production facilities, which honestly... Wait, is that a collectible? No. There's gotta be a toy or something around here. Don't you think? Got a bunch of ice cream machines. I love me a good ice cream, but it doesn't look like the store is open for us. We'll just take a quick walk around here, because I would figure there would be a collectible around here that Chuck was talking about. And you know what? Maybe I'm just... Wait. There it is. That killer instinct. Which we need that extra... That $1,000 extra will not go very far, but it'll help us. Every little bit helps right now, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So let's get back in the power wagon. We'll get this stuff offloaded here. $2,500. So we definitely should have more than enough money now to be able to finish those 2 contracts out. So let's get those 3 bags bought. 400. So actually, we could probably pick up we can pick up our pallet of herbicide right now. We'll probably just drive there quick in the truck, and then that way we don't have to drive the tractor down there. I think we could fit everything on here, but so that's the plan right now. We're gonna vehicle traffic in here kind of is a little wonky yet, but we're gonna go to the shop, pick up our materials we need to be able to do our two contracts, and then we're gonna pick up the herbicide, and maybe we'll do the herbicide first and get that done, and then we'll head out and do the contracts. And that way we kind of get a good spread of everything. But we'll jump in the time lapse here, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
I really wanted to get it right, trying to find some balance in my life, but I never really put up a fight, didn't follow my dreams, and now I'm losing sleep. Slow it down until yours if you want, enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the ride. You will make it
All right, everyone, I think we're getting to the point where we're going to start wrapping this episode up. We just got a little bit more we got to do on that sewing contract. I thought we could barely sneak by without having a refill, but it looks like I was wrong, which isn't the end of the world. It won't take us long to run the seed out there in our pickup here, but I think we're going to call it a day for this month as well, because we don't have a whole lot going on. I was kind of shocked. I'm going to check again here. That our one field didn't need any herbicide yet. Like, it doesn't have any weeds growing yet, which kind of shocked me. And the one thing I noticed, and I'm starting to wonder if the reason our sprayer gets a little wonky once in a while, like, I don't know if you noticed, but we crossed certain areas with the boom and then the weeds just didn't die, they were still there. I wonder. There's a toy up there. I'll come back for that later at the end of in between episodes. I'll just have to remember. But back to what I was saying. I don't know if you noticed that the weeds were sometimes not registering getting sprayed, if that makes sense. And I don't know if it's something to do with that mod or not, because that isn't a normal base game sprayer, at least not for 22, even though it was a 19. And I wonder if that's what's goofing that up or something else. Hard to say, really, but I'm going to be kind of looking into next month because I'm thinking that we might have to go to that other field and spray. I find it hard to believe that we have no weeds growing out there. But who knows, maybe I'll be proven wrong and maybe we just won't have any weeds growing. But we'll get this topped off here. There we are. Get that fired up again. I'll tell you one thing I'm happy about is like all the immersion sounds they have, especially with like the the fan whirling up for the planner. It is so freaking cool. Just look at everything go. But anyways, we're going to call it a day today. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the episode today, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. If you are enjoying the content, please subscribe to stay up to date to the latest, greatest for the Farming Simulator Elm Creek hard economy play on this channel. Above all else, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. And most of all, thanks for watching.